Yo, what's up, guys? This one is called Pain Equals Success. Pain equals success. What do I mean by that? On this one, I'm going to talk about writing. And, I never talk about writing. Mostly I talk about like industry shit and like how to maneuver, ways to try to maneuver through the industry and this kind of shit. But on this one, I'm going to talk about writing. And because this is the main thing I see that writers do that hurts them, and writers are, you're trying to get signed, right? You want to be signed, this kind of thing. And sometimes you're like, why didn't that land? And people are coming back with like, the character work, like blah, blah, blah. Or, the second act SAG. Do we know what that is, right? We should. Second act SAG. You shouldn't have the second act SAG ever. And if someone is saying that the second act sagged or the character work is, wasn't quite there, that tells you that you're not throwing enough roadblocks in front of your character. That tells you that you are trying to be your chaperone for your character and make sure they don't get hurt. You see it on the page, I'm like, that's a perfect opportunity for their car to be blown up, or, someone steals their wallet right here, or something, like something bad would happen right here. Like, no, they're too like protected in a bubble. And so we're like, I don't like it. And you got to remember, like screenwriting is time compressed, right? So, and that's why it's so fucking hard because you got to compress that time and and make a bunch of bad shit happen. Like here's the thing. Say I've got like 5 thoughts at once. Compress that time, make bad shit happen, but make it feel realistic. Like this could happen really, really bad. But people will, what's the term? Suspension of disbelief, right? And would someone's life really be this fucking bad? Like if you do like a 24-hour script, would all that shit really happen to them? No, but in our lives we feel like that. We take out. Here's the thing: we take out the neutral parts. And that's part of screenwriting as well. Is you take out anything that's neutral, take it out. It's got to be good or bad, nothing else. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing. If you're a newer writer, look at that. Are any of your scenes neutral? Cut it. But I like what they say. Who cares? I like what they say. No, fuck that. Cut it. And my shout out to my first agent, Tiffany Ward on the Emmer. Shout out. She gave me a great note. And moving through the industry, sometimes you get fucking awesome notes that you never fucking forget. This is one of them. And sometimes I've gotten notes that I'm never gonna forget from assistants, for example. So the note was put him up a tree, the character, put him up a tree and throw rocks at him. Meaning beat the shit out of him. Like, and I was doing that at the time, but it was a reminder, so I'm like, okay, that's what people want to see. They want to see people earn it. They want to see people earn the fucking story. So, the number one flaw I see is like I said, did I say it already? I don't know. Is that the writer is, is their character's best friend and their chaperone, and it's that. Why? Because it's them. So they want to protect themselves. For me, no. I'm the character's antagonist. I'm trying to destroy their lives, and I don't respect the character from page 1. They got to earn it, and I don't know if they're gonna live. When I, it's, you write scripts. It's like one for them, and then one for you, type of thing. Do we know this? The one for me, I don't use an outline. I outline shit for them. Because they're like, I want to make sure, like, commercial, all this bullshit. But for me, I don't use outlines, and because I don't know, I don't want to know like if the character lives, and and I want the character to surprise me, and I'm constantly pulling the fucking rug out from underneath them. Now what are you gonna do? And a lot of people don't like to do that because now it's harder. Like now what? They don't have a phone. Like I burned someone's house down, blew up their fucking car, froze their bank account. Go ahead, try to live through this shit. That's how I write. Like I don't give a fuck. Like, and then at the end of it, when they live, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't think you could make it. High five, man. Good for you. And I think that's the feeling we want to feel when we're reading this stuff. And the other thing to understand is that some of these agents and managers and executives, producers, all this kind of shit, people look at them as if they were just like born fancy. No, like my ex, for example, I won't tell her story. My ex sees this. I'm not telling her story. I'm just saying like why does she gravitate toward Gone Girl, sharp objects, all this dark oranges and new black, all this darker shit. Why? Because she lived a fucked up life. That's why. So you got to understand, like, some of these agents can tell if you're bullshitting them. So that's it. That's my recommendation, is just look for every fucking way you can throw fucking roadblocks in front of your character, and you'll never have the second act sag. There should be roadblocks every fucking step of the way to the very end, and they fucking just barely make it over the finish line. Whew. That was fucking crazy. Right? Like, that's how we should feel when we watch a movie, in my opinion. So that's it. Good luck, guys. Best of luck. Later.